I do want to talk, do you want to talk about that girl group performance?
Yes, let's get
Um,
into
let's
it.
get into this.
So I remember, like, obviously, when you walk out, this is the first time that we're doing a challenge like this, and we're performing, and FK Twigs is there, and so is Michelle, and so's fucking Graham Norton and Rue. The cameras are on, there's loads of lights. But because I have been performing for like most of my life now, I can kind of go, right, this is really anxiety inducing. Let's go. We'll figure it out. Just push, 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 push. And you smile and you hit your counts, you hit your marks, and let's just suck it up and go and do it. And then some of the other girls that haven't been performing as long, they saw the lights of the cameras and that and went, fuck. And you can see Rich like freezing and just like, like, I get it, because I felt like that as well. But where I have a bit more experience, I can kind of pull it out a little bit more. I was trying so hard just to not say anything. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like we did it. Obviously, what happened happened. I know the girls are feeling bad already. I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm upset. I'm in my feelings. I don't want to say anything else to upset anybody any further. Like, we know how that went. Fine. And then production goes, baby, what do you think? So that's why I'm just like, oh, like, I'm just a bit disappointed. I was asked. I was happy to stay quiet. That's the thing. So everyone's like, you were so rude to Smitty. He's like, they fucking asked me a question. Like, I was chilling.
Too bad. Yeah.
But some of the fans went
You
crazy.
do you have fans and people who come to you now that you were so vocal about mental health? Like, do people relate to you in those levels now?
So much. I wasn't even really expecting it. I think generally I'm quite hard on myself. So
Mhm.
obviously that I left, I knew that I need to leave. A part of me is like, man, that's so fucking lame. Like people are gonna be judging me and just thinking that like, you know, she's shit and da, 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 da. And then people have been like, no, no, what you did was really important. It really moved me. I felt really seen. Like it made me feel the courage to leave my job. Like so many
Oh,
people are identifying with it and feeling like they have a choice, which I feel like we forget sometimes. I feel like we have obligations to certain things, certain TV shows, certain jobs. And you kind of go, well, I'm here now. I've got to stick it out. And actually, me going, I need to go home and take care of myself. A lot of people went, actually, yeah, I need to do that too. And it's not the way that I wanted my drag race journey to go, but it's the one I got. And if people can learn some shit from it, then I'll take it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you ready for some fan questions that we have for you?
Oh, we have fan questions? Okay, go on
Oh,
then.
yes, you had a lot of fan questions. I was like,
Really?
okay, coming through. First one is from Sunny Go Lightly. Do you hang out with Dakota often after the show? Baby and Dakota are probably one of the most unlikely and wonderful duos I've ever seen on Drag Race. Too bad it was cut short due to the circumstances.
Dakota is the love of my life. So basically, after we came back from filming, obviously I'm like super anxious and just like feeling shit. And it's like, oh my God, like, what do I left Drag Race? Da, 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 da. And like Dakota's just like coming around my house and just like chilling with me and just like watching films and just like texting like, hey, like, how you doing? You good? And like, even the week after I left, we had a show together. And then we had like a little like lip sync to like Sweetest Pie by Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion. We was like hugging like halfway through, like, I love you. Like, yeah, no, Dakota is one of my favorites. Like I see her like quite as often as possible. I love her so much.
Oh, that's good to hear because you guys did have like such a good rapport, and then also when you
Yeah.
guys had your looks together, I was like, come on, fashion divas, you were hitting it all out of the park. So it's good to see that friendships
Yeah.
can stay after the show as well.
No, 100%. I mean, I'm really close with everybody, to be fair. We always call each other, like
That's
always
nice.
checking on each other. I think especially when like obviously we know elimination order and stuff. So you might get a little text the week of like, hey, like how you feeling about tomorrow? Are you good? And everyone's just been really respectful and just like tender with each other. And I think partly
Mhm.
like after like I had like my little like breakdown on TV, everyone's like, okay, let's check in on baby and see how she's doing. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Next question we have is from Dusan. Dusan wants to know, do you feel like your drag and your persona were represented fairly on the show? If not, what do you feel like was missed?
I feel like in terms of my personality, I feel like it came across very accurately. Like I was never watching myself like, oh, like who's that? I was like, yeah, I am the person. I'm a bit loud. I'm a bit funny. I'm a bit sweet. I'm a bit friendly. Like I'm really happy with the way that I came across. I think the only thing that I really like take issue with is probably like my looks, to be honest. I feel like just because we filmed it a little while ago, so my aesthetics changed so much. Looking back at it, it's like I would have cut that differently. I would have done that differently. But in terms of me as a person, I feel like
Mhm.
that came out 100%.